Hi guys, FBX time again. Hope you're going to join me this morning at this new time of 8 o'clock. It's going to be thoracic workout today for our Fatburn Extreme. It has 16 exercises. So we have done it before if you've joined me before, and if not, it is a good one and I do love this one. So you only need really a drink of water and a bit of space round about you. Just anything that you might kick, just move it out of the way, and maybe a little mat. I've rolled my mat away this morning, so again, trying to be quiet on your landing, trying to work as hard as you can, and it's only 20 minutes. So you're pushing hard and resting. When you need a rest break, you take it. I don't give you any, but you are meant to have them throughout. So push hard, stop, recover, come back in. So we're going to do the demo shortly, and you join in with that. That's your sort of prep time for getting used to the exercise, and then you can change it to suit what suits you best. So there's always easier versions and harder versions of each exercise, and you go with how you feel. So if you're pushing hard, it should feel that you need to stop and have a rest every so often. And if you don't need to rest at all, then you're not working hard enough, guys. So, as I said, it's 20 minutes. It's a rest-based exercise, and it really does boost your metabolism. So hopefully you're all feeling well. You're going to be able to give it your all today and work out together. So working from home can be difficult for a lot of people, but I think this is awesome that we all work out together, even if you're doing it on catch-up. So, I don't know if I did say, my name's Gail Harkness, and I work for Power Club in Glasgow for 3D Leisure at Home, part of the 3D team. So, right guys, here we go. So we're going to just work out and prep, and then when the music comes on, you know that's when you go for it. So that's when you give it your max. So just now we're just getting used to each exercise, warm up first. So we're just going to do a little match on the spot, and then we're going to take that into a little squat. So feet hip width apart, pushing down and up, and we want to be curling the heels up to the bottom, so a little hamstring curl, really tuck the elbows back, and then we're going to jog out and swivel the arms forward, and then swivel the arms back, and in and out. Kick back up to your bottom, so kicking up to the heels to run. And then little jacks, toes pointing out. You can go faster. That's really annoying me there. Oh. Squeaking. So, just little jacks, landing right on those feet. And then feet wider than hip width apart, and aim to come down to your toes or to wherever you can reach. Big swivel round of the arms so you get the upper body to warm up as well. And then I'm just going to demo these 16 exercises as quick as I can. So high runs, you want to be harder version, running forward for 4, touching the floor, running back for 4 with the jump. Easier version, running, reaching down or quite to floor and back with or without the jump, and easiest is to walk forward and walk back. Wood chop, reaching down to one side, whichever side you go first. Try and get the hands to touch the floor on the outside of your foot. And when you swivel around onto your toe, it's as if you're chucking something over your shoulder. So it's like a golf swing. So we go one side and then we go the other. So harder, extra fast, and easier, not twisting as much or not reaching down as much. So PS2, with press, so into press up position, so hardest on your toes, so 2 presses, easiest if you bring this down onto your knees, we jump up and then we do 2 squats. So again, the lower the squat, the harder, and if you want to make that easier, you just don't squat as low. Rebound turns, I did it last week, we'll just go one way and then the other. So you squat to the front, you jump to the side, feet together, you squat to the back, come back the same side and squat, and then you turn to the other side, squat, turn to the side, squat. So the lower you squat and the higher you jump, the harder that'll be. And if you get giddy and you want to just do a squat jump to the front and just keep front facing, that's fine. Body saw, we're on our elbows, elbow plank, and you want to ride forward onto toes and heels. So we come down into a plank, shoulders just directly above the elbows, and then you ride forward and back, trying to keep the body flat, no bottom up in the air. Easier is just to come down onto toes and not ride forward and back. And then we have, this one hurts me, wide narrow jumps, hurts me in a tires me out way. So we are a wide squat, a narrow squat. So on your narrow squat, feet together, so wide and narrow. And that one, if you want to make it easier, you can just tap in and tap out. And if you want to make it harder, you really jump high on that and low on your squat. Electric heels, we are up on our toes in our ski sit position. So you're down, but you lift your toes up and you pulse. So you try and keep your balance on your toes and you bounce, and you want your knees to be wider than hip width apart. Easier will be not to have your bottom as low. And we have clock jumps. So this is your jumping from centre of the clock always, and thinking of 12, 3, 6, 9, and then going back 9, 6, 3, 12. So it's 12, back to centre, 3, centre, 6, centre, 9, centre, 12, and then the opposite way, 9, 6, 3, 12. And you can just speed that up for fast, for hard, slow it down for slow. So much to get through here. Plank, knee, pike. So plank, knee, can't even say plank, knee, pike. So we have into a plank position, but the legs are split apart wider. And then you come up, you reach back to the toe, come back to the plank without slumping. So you touch and back, easier. If you can't reach, try and come back into the full plank though, rather than kind of staying with the bottom up. And if you want to make that easier, you can just bend the knees slightly and just tap and slow it down. Just take more rest breaks. That's what we can do. And we have double decker. So the double decker is a squat facing front. You come back, wide stance, lunge, squat to the front, other leg, back and a lunge. To make that really difficult, which I won't be doing, you can squat, jump it, or I might do it on and off. And to make that easier, you just do like a little tap back rather than your low lunge. And gosh, how much more have we got, guys? We have plank arm leg and power ups, plank arm leg. This is quite difficult, so you're lifting opposite arm and leg from your plank. So you come down into your plank position and you lift opposite arm and leg and down, opposite arm and leg and down. If you want to make that easier, then you can opposite arm and leg from knee opposite arm and leg from knee. And that's really hard, so concentrate here on pulling up the core. And then your power ups, you jump back into toes back, tummy up, bounce back up into a little set position. Easier version, walk back, walk forward and set. So you either jump back, and I'll keep you right throughout. And we have 7 pulse squat jumps. So you do 7 pulses down. I won't bother counting, so you pulse down 7, jump up 1. The higher you jump and the lower you squat, the harder. And if you're not squatting as low or jumping as high, if you have knee issues and you want to take out the jump, then just squat onto toes, squat low onto toes. And cycle sit up, down on the floor, legs are up, and we push out one leg at a time, out and in, out and in. Draw the tummy in tight, push. And if you want to make it harder, you can have the arms up, not giving you the balance at the back, and just go with that until, if you need to have more rest breaks and it feels too hard, slow it down, have a rest. And last one, skip combo. So skip combo, you pretend you have a skipping rope and you do double jumps first for 8 with the 2 feet, and then you do a little jog, single feet for 8. So we do double, pretend you're using your skipping rope for 8, and then on your 8 singles, you do a figure 8 with the arms twice. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of each. So a single and back to your... And then to do that easier, would really just slow it right down. Or you can march onto the jogs. And we have, I think, a sprint. So a sprint is basically, don't go, oh yay, this is my rest break. It is flat out sprint. So this is like not your rest. It is still one of your max exercises. So that is it. That's 16 to get through. It's a lot. So each exercise will obviously not be for as long. Put your bottom back. Some of these Fatburn extremes only have like 9 exercises. Some have 12, 16, change size. Bottom back. And then heel to bottom. So it's only 20 minutes now coming up. Pushing hard. Once this music kicks in, that is when we go for it. We give it your all. Hope you're up for this today. Ready to go. Feet wide. Haven't done this one for a while. Push your chest down, drop the head down, let the neck stretch, let the body hang. That feels so good this morning. My legs are very tired today from yesterday's workout, so listen to your body, rest when you need it, and have a drink whenever you need it. So I'm going to get on my music. And if you haven't been before and you find this really, really hard, or you're doing it on catch up and you're thinking, oh my goodness, I'm shattered from the beginning, then just rest and come back in. It's all good. We're meant to rest. We're meant to have a break. Meant to bring the heart rate back down and recover, and then push again extra hard. Right, are you ready? Yep. Okay. So, hopefully this is loud enough.
For an extreme thoracic workout.
Thoracic.
Starting with high runs.
Run forward, 4. Touch that floor. So you come forward, touch the floor, run back for 4, give me a jump. So you can do a walk if you don't want to do your run, and you can use the jump at the back if you don't want to do your jump. Loads of options.
Right.
So 2 right, so I'm going to go right side. Right foot, twist. Down, twist. I'm coming right to outside my foot so that I'm getting that big stretch into that hamstring, really lengthening. Come on to the toe so you're protecting your knee. Try and twist. You can go faster or slower.
PS2.
Okay, so down to press 2. Give me a press of your choice, knees or toes. Jump it up. Oops. Give me 2 squats. Jump it back down. I'll do a knee this time. Jump back up. Low squat if possible. Push your hips out at the front. You can walk back.
Good job, left.
Left and chop. Up. Up. Push. Are you reaching that floor? 2 hands. Twist it. Push it. Brace the waist, guys.
Rebound turn.
Okay, your jumps and your turn. Wide, in, wide, turn, back the other side. Wide, turn, back, turn. Always turning to the side. Squat front or back. Or centre.
Body saw.
Elbows, down. Okay, down. Tummy up. Toes, you can go slow or fast. Rest if you need it. If you need to rest, have a rest. Come back in. So, toes, bottom down.
Wide narrow jumps.
Oh. Okay, these. Here we go. In. So obviously the lower this bottom comes on your squat, the harder this is going to be. So if you're only doing little ones, you're not really going to feel it that much. But if you really jump in, then it tires the legs up. High rounds. Forward. Touch. Push. So busy talking there. That's meant to be something else. Woo! Who cares?
Good job, right.
To the right. So you can speed this up. If I was going max, I'll be going fast. Push. Push. Onto toe. You can go slow. If you can't reach, just reach to where you can. It's all good.
PS2.
Press 2. Jump back. Squat 2. So you can jump back or you can walk back. Try and either walk forward or jump forward. So jump or walk. This is a walk. A knee press or toe.
Good job, left.
To the left thighs. So down. How fast can you go? Reach. Twist. Woo!
Rebound turn.
Turning. How you doing? If you get dizzy, just stay to the front. You can still do in-out jump. Turning if you can. Max it, jump high.
Body saw.
Elbows. Okay. If it's too difficult, just rest more. You can always do a knee plank, you will be able to do forward and back. Right through the toes, push down through the heels, feel that stretch down the Achilles and the calves. Woo!
Wide narrow jumps.
Wide narrow. quiet toes, quiet landing. Slow it down if you need to, rest if you need to. Max, power, power.
High runs.
Here we go. High runs. Getting warm, hopefully. Go forward, pull back. Touch our floor. Woo!
Wood chop right.
Right. Speed. Here we go. This would be my max. But if I were to do that flat out, I wouldn't be able to keep talking to you. To the going team. Faster.
PS2.
Press 2. Okay. Try and do good press. 2 squats. Press. You can do this.
Wood chop left.
Left side. Woo! Full team. Come on. Push it. You get tired. You stop. Have a rest. Come back in. Woo!
Rebound turn.
Here we go. Don't know about you, my legs are tired. Push, rest if you need it. I'm resting.
Body saw.
Okay, elbows. Really draw the stomach up. Really work the core. Get that bottom flat. Draw up tiny. Head in line with the spine. Woo! Awesome. Go team.
Wide narrow jumps.
My fave. Not. Are you landing quiet? So tiring. Push. Ah, my legs are burning so much today.
Electric heels.
Okay, burn more. Toes. Squat. Up. Bounce. Thumb down. Take the feet wider than hip width apart. Keep those heels up, team. If you lose your balance, come back up. Pray. Go fast, go fast. Woo! Push. Are you still on your toes? Come on, thumb down. This hurts. You can always come up. Smack it out. Come back in. Woo! So, back in.
Drop jump.
Thank goodness. Drop jumps, 12, 3, 6, 9, turn the other way. Okay, you can speed this up. Come on. Faster away. Woo! I like this one.
Lanky pike.
Bottom in the air when you touch your toes. Wide feet, plank, touch, back, touch, back, touch, back, push, push. Tell me after you come back to plank position. Woo. Reach back if you can reach the toes.
Decker.
Okay, squat, lunge. One squat, wide lunge. One squat, wide lunge. If you want to add in your jump, add in your jump. So you jump, you squat, you jump. Easier, tap back, not as low. Okay, arm and leg lifting. This is really difficult. Easiest version is to lift arm and leg from knee. Harder, get your balance. Lift, lift, lift. Woo! Opposite arm and leg.
Power up.
Power ups. So this is the one. Jump back. Jump. Power up. Jump. Power. Jump. Power. When you come up, sit low. Easier version. Walk back. Walk forward. Sit. Always make it. Okay, 7 pulses down. And a big jump up. 3, 2, 1, up. So 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 7. Easier is if you don't jump as high, don't squat as low.
Cycle setup.
We are down. Not resting. Working the abs. One heel out. Back in. Harder. No arms on the floor. So your balance is a lot harder. You're lifting. Chest up. Tummy in.
Combo.
Skip. 8 double feet. 8 single feet. Loop the loop. 8. Clock jumps. 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 9, 6, 3. Okay, go for it now. Speed it up. Come on. Woo! Sweating. Come on, faster.
Leg knee pike.
Here we go. Wide feet, wider. Reach, plank. Reach, plank. Belly up tight. When you come back to your plank, you come right down to the plank position before you reach.
Double decker.
Okay, so let's do a jumpy one. Let's make it hard. This might be your max. You might jump harder, faster. You might want to lose a jump. Do as I was doing earlier. Just squat, squat, lunge squat.
Plank arm leg.
So, here we go. Get your balance. Up, up. Power ups. So, jump. When you jump back, don't slump. So jump, turn it up, and back up. What if it is too hard?
7 pulses.
Woo! I need a drink. 7 pulses. Oh, warm this morning. 1 jump. Pulse low. Keep it going. I have to have a drink. This is my rest.
Cycle setup.
Here we go, team. Have a drink whenever you need it. Push. Singles. Push. Slow. Harder. No arms on the floor. Woo. Work the core.
Combo.
Step. And pretend you've got that rope. You're doing the step. Double feet. Loop the loop.
Rock jump.
Top jump. How fast can you go? Are you sweating? Giving it your all? Come on, let's smash it. Let's speed it up. Go, go. Woo! Come on, looking good.
Plant knee pike.
Okay. Woo! Feet spread. Go team. Early morning. Great. Feel good after this. Work through it. You can do it. Push. Push. Woo!
Double decker.
Okay, I'll show you the easiest version. Squat, tap. Squat, tap. But we don't want to do that unless you have issues with fitness or you're just starting. If you've been doing it for a while, then no knee injuries. Go low on your lunge, low on your squat.
Arm leg.
Opposite down leg lift. Plank. And as I said, if this is too hard, bring one knee down, lift, swap. So you can still do this with arm and leg and knee on the floor.
Power up.
Power up, jump back. Here we go. And you know you can walk back and walk up. But try and go your hardest. Woo! Doing so good. Keep it going.
7 pulse squat jump.
Pulses. Ooh, I have very tired legs today. 7. Push. But it's good. You have to smile. Yes. Push. Through the burn.
Cycle setup.
There we go. So either with hands on the floor or no hands. Push. Push. Throw the belly button in. Woo! Snowing hard here today. It's so white, it's like winter wonderland in Glasgow.
Skip combo.
So pretty. So be careful if you're going out for your walks in the snow if you have it, or ice. Stay careful. Good to have fresh air, but really, really dangerous. So, watch your step.
Sprints.
Okay, team. Come on. Sprint. Faster. Come on. Push it. Woo! Push. Push. Well done.
The Fatburn Extreme Thoracic
Get your breath back.
is now over. Let the
Over
afterburn
and done.
begin.
That's my water. Tastes so good. Well earned. Pat on the back. That is really hard. And if your legs are tired, then you burn out a lot quicker. So each exercise, each day will be different. So if your energy's down, you tire quicker, you have to rest. And if your energy is up, then you are bouncing off that ground. So work it to your means on that day. And we always want to stretch out, because when you work your muscles and then you don't stretch, you don't get rid of all those waste products in the muscles, and then you get that real sore agony muscles. So to avoid that, you try to stretch. Get that muscle lengthened back, get the hamstring to stretch back to its original state. So you really want to scoop the bottom back and up. Lean on your bent leg. I've got toe up, you can have toe down if you prefer, and then change it. So either toe down, scoop the bottom back and up, or toe up, chest low if you want to increase it. And from here we'll take it into our wide stretch. So you can wiggle your feet out as wide as you want to go. So if you're really flexible, you might be in your box splits. And if not, like me, you'll just be split legs. Drop down. So either hands to floor or reaching down to floor if you can't reach. You can take the elbows down, let the head though hang. So you do get into the neck stretch. And my feet are sliding. So I probably land up doing a wider inner thigh stretch than I was intending. Ooh, feels good though. Stay with it, breathe through it. And then when you come up, you want to wiggle the feet in and out. Bring it back until your feet and hands are together. Hang. Let the body get heavy. So letting the lower back stretch, the hamstring stretch. The neck, if you're dangling this head, let it get heavy, like a rag doll. And then as we breathe out, we want to draw the stomach up tight and arch the back and kind of roll up one vertebrae at a time, stacking it back up, head last. Roll the shoulders. And then we're going to just take heel to bottom. So you really want to work to stretch out the front of the quad. So push this hip out to the front. You can hold on, you can have arm out, you can hold on to a wall, whatever. Keep the knee close to the other one. Really, really drag that heel into your bottom so you really get the lengthening in on the quad. Change sides. Oh gosh, got salt running into my eyes and everything today. Must have worked hard. Okay, so let's stretch upper body into a lat stretch. Feet split apart. Wrist, in breath, pull up to ceiling. Out breath to get across, over, back up. Breathe in, breathe out, and so good. Really, really be proud of yourself when you finish this. It just feels so amazing when it's ended and you think you've so worked hard. Let's give a little twist. Yes. And I think because we've been on toes doing your little squats, we're going to stretch out. So the calves, slide that toe back really, really wide. Come up onto the toe to get the contraction into the calf first, and then on out breath we sit back, pushing your heel into the floor. So we sit back into that heel. Pushing through the wall would be ideal because that would give you a little bit extra stretch into the calf. And then we change that. We slide the toe back, and then we're going to come up onto the toe. Take a big deep breath in and breathe out and set back, heel pushing into the ground on the back. So you want to get that lengthening into the calf muscle. So really breathe through it. Allow the calf to stretch nice and slowly. And then we want to stretch the triceps from your press ups. So we're just dropping one arm behind your back and just draw the elbow across. Hook hand over the elbow, draw it over, draw the tummy in, lift the chin up, stretch the fingers us down the back towards the floor. You get a nice big stretch down the back of the arm. Change it and draw across. Really work on these stretches because you really want to lengthen the muscles. Upper back and neck, push forward, drop the head down. Breathe in, hold, breathe out, push up. And we want to stretch the pecs, the front of the chest, the front of the shoulders from your presses, and hold and lift. When you lift, squeeze down, so push the shoulders away from the ears as you lift, and that'll give you like a bigger stretch. And lift to where you're comfortable. And we're going to just rest. Flick out the wrists, kicking out my toes. And then I'm going to just stretch the wrists because we've been doing presses. So sometimes when you're pressing, you're tightening up pressure on the wrist. So we're going to do thumbs out first. Both sides. Thumbs out, fingers back. So that's opening up the underside, and then to open up the top because you're pushing back on your press up. So we're just drawing a little gentle stretch here for the hand, just pressure pushing back, not too much, just we're opening up this joint. And the other side, the thumb is in the way. Ah, well done team. That was brilliant. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got really sweaty, as I did. And if you do have snow, hope you go out and enjoy it. Build a snowman, do whatever. If you're working, hope that's fired you up. You're wide awake and ready to go now. Just make sure you have plenty of water, team. After each exercise, you get that water. Get back in some fluid, whether it's juice. But good to have a drink and always good to have that stretch. So go on, have a fabulous day. And I shall see you tomorrow at 12. If you're joining me for Fitness Pilates, that'll be a half-hour class. And that is just working on the core. So no jumping around in that one, just core stabilizing exercises and mobility exercises. So hopefully you join me for that. Always good to have a varied kind of exercise program. So good to work hard and also good to stretch. So hopefully join me then, and go on and, as I said, have a good day, and thank you very much. Take care. Bye.